So how should we give? I mean, it's a question we've all wrestled with, right? Do you give only to people you think really deserve it, or do you just give freely, even if you suspect your generosity might go to waste? Today, we're diving deep into this exact problem, starting with some really old wisdom, and then uncovering a fascinating, modern, spiritual answer.
Okay, let's kick things off with this powerful line from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. It just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that fear we sometimes have about being generous, the worry that our effort, our kindness, our gifts, they might just get lost in the noise, that we're pouring all this energy out with no guarantee it'll ever land where it's truly needed. This one sentence really frames the whole challenge of giving.
But Seneca's answer to this was, well, pretty radical for his time. He basically said, stop keeping score. Give without a mental ledger of who owes you what. The act of giving is its own reward. That's it. He literally said, if something is received as payment, it is a gain. If not received, it is not a loss. I gave something just to give. It's not a business deal. In fact, he said we should keep on giving, even to people who are ungrateful, because that persistent kindness could be the very thing that changes them. Now, Seneca's wisdom it's profound. But what if there's an even deeper way to look at this? What if the whole point isn't about the other person at all? So let's jump forward to today and see how the modern spiritual author Kato takes this classical idea and shifts the entire framework of why and how we give.
And right here, you can see this huge shift in perspective. For Seneca, it was all about the external act of giving, no matter what happened next. But for Kato, the most important thing is your internal intention. It's not about what someone does with your gift. It's about what the intention to give does to you. For Kato, every single thing you do, every intention you have, is a tool for your own personal transformation.
To really explain this, Kato uses this beautiful and really powerful metaphor. He asks us to stop thinking of love or giving as an arrow that you aim at a specific target. Instead, he wants us to see it as something totally different, something he calls love as a spherical emission.
Okay, imagine a light bulb in a totally dark room. Does the light bulb decide which corners of the room deserve light? Of course not. It just shines. It radiates light spherically in every direction at once. That is Cato's model for giving. You don't aim your kindness at certain people. You just exist in a state of love, and you radiate it outward, kind of like a wave. And that wave will touch everyone, but it will naturally have the biggest impact on those who are open to it, those who need it, and those who, on some level, are asking for it.
So what this really means is, to stay in that state of love, you have to give without any conditions. You don't pick targets, you don't get to decide who is worthy. The second you start creating those divisions in your mind, this person deserves my help, but that one doesn't, you just kicked yourself out of that state of unconditional love. It's about offering your gift and giving the other person total freedom to take it, reject it, or even ignore it, because whatever they choose, that's part of their journey.
Now, this idea of giving is so radical that it leads us to an even bigger, more mind-bending question. A question that totally reframes why we're even here in the first place. If the goal is to just be in this state of unconditional love, then why is life so often filled with the exact opposite?
Yeah, so why are we here? If our natural state is supposed to be love, why is everything so hard so much of the time? Kato suggests that the purpose of our lives isn't what most of us have been told. We're not here to find love, as if it's something we lost. The real answer is a lot more surprising.
And this, right here, is the core of Cato's philosophy. He suggests that our spiritual essence, our true self, is already pure love. It's already complete unity. It knows that state perfectly. So we've descended, you could say, into this physical, experimental world for one very specific reason: to experience everything that love is not.
From Kato's perspective, this life is like a grand cosmic game. It's a game that was designed for our souls so we could experience things that simply can't exist in a state of pure unity. Things like the illusion of being separate individuals, things like pain, suffering, imbalance, and conflict. These experiences, they're the curriculum. They are the entire reason we're here, to learn and to grow by experiencing the full spectrum of what it means to be conscious.
Once you start seeing life as this game, the whole point of it shifts. The goal is no longer about desperately searching for love out there. Instead, it's about using every single experience, especially the tough ones, the ones that feel like not love, as fuel for your own internal transformation. And this is the most empowering part of it all. According to Kato, This isn't some game of fate where we're all just helpless pawns. No, it is a creative game of imagination. We have total freedom to choose how we see our experiences, how we react to them, and ultimately how we let them transform us from the inside out.
For anyone listening who feels like this idea really resonates with them, Kato offers a way to explore playing this game more consciously. He acts as a guide for spiritual awareness. And for those interested in this path of personal development, his Level 2 program on Patreon is designed to be a continuing journey.
So all of this leaves us with one last, really powerful thought to sit with. If life really is a game designed for our transformation, and we truly have the freedom to choose how we play, what choices are you going to make? How will you choose to play from this moment on?